Hey, Sharon. No, it's all fun, man. You know how long I waited to be able to do this? Someday we'll meet. Hopefully it'll be good. I need assistance, and I have asked, and I put a lot of effort into it. Spent 3 years on that. Probably would have continued, but Daddy runs the show, and I'm just a servant. So now I have other things occupying my time. I'm very grateful that you're part of it. um, yeah. This is a guy thing, by the way. I got a show on in history which strategy would win. So they got Attila the Hun versus Alexander the Great. Alexander had better technology. Attila had a whole lot of personal skills that he taught. That's about half an hour before I get the answer, and I'll be done with this before then. But just for the fun of it, because you show your body a little bit. Yeah, obviously I've grown. I mean, metabolism, really, it is. I don't hardly eat anything. I don't need to. I make sure I take vitamins. I have a bad habit of drinking 5 beers a day. I hit the 6th, but I usually throw it away the next day. I ain't got big chest muscles, mainly fat. The rest of me is quite solid, though. No, I gotta say, man, it's much easier to work out when you have somebody to work out with. Um, I told you, I'm supposed to look like Zeus, except I ain't gray yet. I might not have that much hair by the time I do get gray. But the shape you're in, man, just for the fun of it, if there was ever a storybook line, Romeo and Juliet, what specimens we could be. Seriously. Um, that picture of the Lost Kingdom Empire. I don't see you wearing that dress, and I don't see me wearing that armor. Well, I like the picture, though. The only thing in the background that you actually might remember is the unicorn, because that's been around since you've been around. I got that when I was 16, 17, and that's about when I met you, and it was in my room. So. Again, this is mainly for you, but it's still for show. I still hope someday to be somebody. Yeah, I transform people when I get in their head, and I ain't Skeletor. I don't do bad things. I have to understand what he does, or I would die. But I'm quite aware of what he does, so I don't. Go away, Sharon. I'm gonna die eventually, I know that. My biggest thing is smoking cigarettes and drinking. Crutches. But eating too much is not a problem of mine. I only eat generally once a day. Sometimes I have a canned chicken noodle if I have time to get hungry. Sometimes I have a pinch of this or that at work. I ended up being a pizza driver, so pinch of pepperoni, pinch of ham, chicken strip, just one. I don't need much. When I was young, I probably did because I was growing. My body has totally changed. He's lucky and popping. As you said, I don't even know what it's like to hang out with you. Since we were really young, actually. We did hang out a lot when we were really young. Not enough time after that. It was like, we just had to have a taste of each other to survive. And I gotta apologize, but it had to be that way. Destiny is destiny. I have to respect what Daddy did and how he guided me and you. I was surrounded by negativity, and I have God's rules. It's why we only did what we did a few times. And my hormones ain't what they used to be, so, if we were 18 again, man, and if I actually could have you, if I could afford to have you, I'd bag you so often. You hear it on the Newlywed Game nowadays with Carney Wilson. Yeah, I'm having a lot more bad days than good recently. As I said, there's a trash can over there. Believe it or not, if I miss the big boy, I'll believe this too. In nature, this is how worms get spread around. If mommy or daddy's got worms, the little ones eat their shit. You wonder why? Well, I'll tell you, actually. In nature, the dominant ones eat first, and there ain't always anything left. It's kind of gross, but there's still nutrients left in that stuff. It's kind of gross, isn't it? But that's how nature works. Let's see here now. Well, I say, I'm big on burden, but I don't have a lot of space. So, I hope I'm not here next year, but if I am, I'm going to adjust it a bit. See, I was using boxes, like shoe boxes, and they don't hold enough, and they're just not deep enough to handle plants. So I'm experimenting with little trash cans with the holes let out the water 6 inches. It's basically in the middle. And ain't much of the season left, but I do got tomatoes that seem to be doing quite fine out there as long as I remember to water them every day or every other day. Champ's an escape artist, so I had to put up 10-foot boards to keep him from going out front because he's meant to protect me, and I end up protecting him more often. If he gets out there, I might not get him back, and that's not cool. So, there's a few saplings behind the boards that I can't touch. Could. I had to go down the basement, go out through the basement door, and that's just a bit of a hassle. And he likes to be with me, so I pretty much allow him that. But I do have some sort of dwarf tree beside the Jetta in the backyard. The Jetta's got 100-some thousand miles on it, but now it's sitting because basically just don't need it. But it's still there if I do. The Insight satellite, because it had minor problems that I found out later, was covered under warranty. But because money's always been tight, a lot tighter now than it's ever been. But can't say that though, because to get to where I'm at, like a lot of people, I was constantly adding to the credit card because the cost of living was so much higher than the cost of, or the value of the work that I was doing. 2007, I said, kick it. It's going too far. I can't do it no more. You're not going to suck off me for another 50 years. I'm just going to kill you. And I know that means I'll never have credit again unless I get some assistance. Don't need credit if I get assistance. That's just personal stuff. Anything in moderation. When you get too greedy and when things get too out of whack, it's like a house of cards. It's going to fall. Too many on any given level want too much, and the damn thing is out of balance, and it falls. But I do need the Jetta for wintertime because it's a iron horse. It's heavy. When I got driving in the snow, and I'm a pizza driver now, you can't call off, especially when it's bad weather. You're not supposed to call off at all because skeleton crew, especially if you're a closer, nobody else wants to do it. Again, no benefits. And, I'm like $200 down a week from what I used to make before 2007. And everybody, including myself, is like pulling back. I don't buy coffee every day. I don't eat out anymore. We used to do that. I understand Barack is trying to fix things, but you can't do it, Barack. I even told him before all this shit went down. Trying is good, but you're not going to be able to stop it. It is 40 years of growth, which means you guys are going to get hit hard. I needed 40 years to be able to become me, and Daddy provided that. You all clicked and flicked everything you could to keep it seeming like it was good, at least for those who talked. Those who work don't have time for it. I work, but I make time for talk. In fact, most of them don't vote. They're so busy trying to survive. That means it's time to shut up now, isn't it?